Living a life of luxury is truly a blessing that a lot of us forget and even take for granted. Most people don't even know what a fraction of this is like, though. There are hundreds of thousands and even more people who wish that they could live like this day in and day out, even hoping that they get a single meal for the day. People who live under the poverty line have it bad, but have you ever seen how bad their lives really are? From working with an elementary school where over 40% of the kids would wear the same clothes as school and have only one meal for a single day for a year, I can tell you that I understand how fortunate and blessed that I am to be in the position I'm in today. With people like you and others, we can help them escape the hardship, and we can all live a better life in the world than the one that we're living right now. Today, I will discuss with you about the people who are struggling below the poverty line and how they get by from day to day. I'm now going to tell you a little bit about those who are living below the poverty line. People in our country people in our country and the next struggle with being below the poverty line, not being able to afford food, water, or even clothes at some times. According to Family Resources, 16.2% of children lived in poverty in 2018 alone. That's not even considering what COVID has done for all those who are barely hanging on to their jobs. For a better look into what their daily lives look like, it tends to consist of working, trying to find a better job, and even taking care of their kids. According to Headspace, a mother tells an interviewer about how she hopes her child will be insulated from the shame associated with coming from a low-income household. And according to the Washington Post, a World Bank defines extreme poverty by living off of less than $1.25 a day to get by. This is what is considered the average poverty line for the poorest countries. It really makes that whole thing of, do you want to donate $1 to the homeless, seem really worth it. According to ASPE, the poverty line for 3 in a household is just under $22K. And lastly, according to niche.com, Voigt Elementary School, one of the elementary schools from my hometown, Round Rock, has their state test scores at 31% being proficient in math and 37% being proficient in reading. Voigt 1 is a title school, meaning that the majority of the students enrolled are financially disadvantaged. You can clearly tell that those under the poverty line have it bad, but there are ways to help these people that way that they can get out of these holes that they are trapped in. Through Oxfam organization, through Oxfam, an organization dedicated to giving back to the community, you can help make sure that those people don't have to worry. You can help these people make sure that they don't have to worry about whether or not they can have food on the table or new clothes for the next day. You can donate to them directly, helping them fund what they do. You can help them fund what they do or even give back so that they can help rebuild communities. Oxfam allows for people that want to get involved to host their own events through their website, allowing people to easily find the time and what all will be happening at the event. Because of Oxfam, there is an easily accessible way to find others and create a group event dedicated to giving back and helping others. Imagine if you were living in poverty with less than $3 in your... Well, some of you don't actually need to imagine that last part, but not being able to have a job to provide for at least 2 others. While you would be worried for their health and well-being, with Oxfam, someone can get attention to your situation and gather a group of people to help you in some type of way. Maybe being able to give you clothes, some food, or even a little extra cash through a GoFundMe. With your contributions, you can easily make the difference between someone not being able to get by and having a really rough time, to possibly being able to get a better job and allowing them to know that they will be okay for the next month. In conclusion, I have told you about the problems with being below the poverty line and how people in this circumstance deal with this in their day-to-day lives. There are hundreds of thousands of people who struggle every day without having food, water, or even new clothes to wear. With the help of you and others, just by giving $1 or less, more families can start to live a life filled with less worry and more time helping their kids and providing for their family to get a better job. So the next time someone asks you if you'd be willing to donate even just $1 or spend 30 minutes of your time giving to someone that's less fortunate to you, put yourself in their boots and ask how you would feel if they said yes. Thank you so much.